Well, I spent 9 years active duty and 6 years in the National Guard. I've been to 11 different countries, all over the Middle East, to Europe, to South America, to Asia. I've been awarded 26 medals, to be exact. I always say I was just in the right spot at the right time. It's a family, but it's a different type of family. Not a family you have with your wife and your kids, but it's a family you have with brothers. Because, you depend on each other. And you depend on each other because your life depends on it. We were escorting a unit from Turkey to Tal Afar. Everything was going fine. It was beautiful weather, driving down the road, and we heard a blast, and I saw a blast in front of me, about 6 or 7 vehicles ahead of me. And I couldn't tell which truck got hit, but I knew it was bad. They called for a stretcher, so I grabbed the stretcher to run up there. And that's when I knew that one of my friends had died in the blast. When you're overseas and you lose people we always tell our guys or tell everybody, use that, turn that into anger. And you have to have the mindset of, deal with it when you get home. Oh, man. When I came back, I was fine for the first couple days. But then being home, you start thinking about everything you've been through. And that's when all the depression, the anger, the anxiety, and everything just is there, and it just explodes. The military trains you to go to war, but they don't train you to come home, to be a husband again, to be a father, to be a civilian again. And you're like a ticking time bomb, is what you are. And it could be the smallest thing that'll set you off. I was ripping cabinets off the wall, I was slamming dishes in the sink, throwing something across the room. The doctor had prescribed to me multiple different types of depression medication, anxiety medication. I was taking, 5 or 6 pills a day. You feel like a zombie. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to get up and, play with your kids. You don't want to talk to your wife. You just want to sit there. And I felt ashamed. I felt like it made me the worst father, the worst husband in the world. I realized I have an issue and I need help. God was a distant person, a thought to me. He was just the word God. But the day that I came to Church on the Move, I felt his presence. He was real to me. And that was the turning point for me. All the anger, the frustrations, the depression, the anxiety, all started to fade away. From that point forward, I've never touched any type of anxiety medication, never touched another type of depression medicine since then. The more I learned about God, as my walk with him got stronger, my life started changing. All those issues we had of always fighting, all the issues we had of, us yelling at each other, slowly faded away to us having normal conversations again, talking to each other. All that pain and suffering I went through, now I use that to help other guys. And so it turned into, starting a nonprofit called Wounded Veterans of Oklahoma. We've done a lot of fishing trips, hunting trips, camping trips, and we replace that darkness with the gospel. So many veterans accept Christ, but you have to walk with him too. And then when you walk with him, you learn that you can get through it, that nothing's going to stop you as long as you walk with him. I am so happy now. I have so much peace, and I'm just excited for what the future holds as my relationship with God gets even stronger. Stay tuned.